organic, unpredictable, unknown, lovely, beautiful, a sense of fulfillment. This is part of the pleasures of life and not the chores of life.
Thanks for tuning in to your latest edition of Daily Iowan TV, your television news, sports, and weather source for the Daily Iowan. I am Rachael Bedell, broadcasting from the Daily Iowan newsroom. The University of Iowa announced a new Dean of College of Medicine this morning. Deborah Schwinn will take her position effective November 1st, pending approval from the Board of Regents. Schwinn is currently the chair of Department of Anesthesiology and Pain Medicine at the University of Washington. Schwinn will fill some pretty big shoes as she takes the position of former Dean Paul Rothman, who left to take a position at Johns Hopkins University. Donald Marshall of Davenport is facing charges of theft at the first degree. Marshall was in a Salvation Army by the Waterfront Hy-Vee in Iowa City when he attempted to pickpocket an individual's wallet. The man turned around and called for help as Marshall fled the scene. Marshall was later picked up in a nearby parking lot and ticketed. The Chronicle of Higher Education reported that the Big Ten is considering giving Commissioner Jim Delaney, together with the Committee of League Presidents, the power to fire Big Ten coaches. The Big Ten is seeking changes because of the recent sex abuse scandal at Penn State involving Jared Sandusky. The proposed plan would give Delaney the authority to levy sanctions, including financial penalties, suspensions, and termination of a school employee. Speaking of Big Ten football, let's toss it over to Daily Iowan sports reporter Adam Hariston.
Iowa's top offensive football recruit, Greg Garman, pled guilty to the possession of drug paraphernalia Wednesday morning. Garman and friend Dalton Williams were in Erie, Pennsylvania when police pulled the two over, and Garman was found with marijuana and drug paraphernalia, both of which are misdemeanors. Garman was sentenced to pay a fine of $309 at the Erie County Courthouse. Kirk Ferentz has yet to comment on the incident. Garman is rated a 4 out of 5-star recruit according to Scout.com. Zach Johnson carried his confidence from his win in the John Deere Classic last weekend into the British Open Championship today. Johnson finished 5 under par this morning, placing him 1 stroke behind leader Adam Scott after the first round of play. Johnson is in a 3-way tie for second with Paul Laurie and Nicholas Kolsertz. Johnson finished the first round with 7 birdies, and 2 bogeys. Johnson has a tee time of 2:10 tomorrow afternoon. Zach Johnson won the John Deere Classic 4 strokes ahead of previous 3-time winner Steve Stricker. For most teams, a complete staff shakeup would leave fans anxious and nervous, but that's not the case for the Hawkeye faithful. Offensive coordinator Greg Davis highlights the new additions and changes to the Iowa coaching staff, and fans are very excited about the new look Hawkeye offense led by senior quarterback James Vandenberg. Some argue that there's not a better passing quarterback than James Vandenberg in the Big Ten. Vandenberg threw for 3,022 yards with 25 touchdowns and only 7 picks last season. The Keokuk, Iowa native is poised for a big season, and the watch lists agree. Vandenberg was just named to the Davey O'Brien National Quarterback Award watch list, and ESPN.com ranks Vandenberg as the second-ranked quarterback in the conference behind Michigan's Denard Robinson. Vandenberg isn't the only one receiving preseason attention. Senior wide receiver Keenan Davis has been named to the Biletnikoff Award watch list, which recognizes the nation's top receiver. The senior's 50 catches last season are the second most for any returning Big Ten player. Davis, a Cedar Rapids, Iowa native, has embraced his role as a senior leader.
Trying to be the leaders of it and trying to get everybody out there every day. Just do little things like footwork, go catch the ball around the pole, anything like that, just to push that we could have been better. We could have done this better. Or we got to be better. So I mean, the work ethic's there right now, and right now we're just trying to build up and become the best we can be.
Although Iowa has 2 senior stars in Vandenberg and Davis, they'll need contributions from some of the younger players like Cavante Martin-Manley and C.J. Fedorowicz, who was just named to the John Mackey Award watch list, which is for the nation's top tight end. Coach Ferentz understands the importance of a solid play from these underclassmen.
I think the real key thing for us right now, we don't have a large number of seniors, obviously, but the key thing for us is guys like James Morris, Chris Kirksey, C.J. Fedorowicz, Cavante Martin-Manley. Those guys are going to have to play like they are, they're veteran players, and they are.
That's your latest sports update. Back to you.
And before we leave, let's take a quick look at the local weather forecast. Temperatures will stay down again tomorrow as the high looks to be 90 degrees with partly cloudy skies. A slight 5-mile-per-hour breeze will help cool things down a bit more and a low of 66 by nightfall. The heat will pick back up into the uncomfortable range this weekend. However, as the high looks to be in the upper 90s, it is a great weekend to lay out and get some tan as the skies will be mostly sunny. The clouds will roll back in by the beginning of the week, and there will be a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms Monday through Wednesday. That's your latest update from Daily Iowan TV. You can check us out anytime at dailyiowan.com. Also, look for the Daily Iowan on our new iPad app starting August 20th. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.
You have been watching Daily Iowan TV, today's news, sports, and weather from the newsroom of the Daily Iowan. You can watch Daily Iowan TV 5 nights a week on UI TV cable at this time or anytime at dailyiowan.com. If you are a University of Iowa student and would like to join the award-winning Daily Iowan TV news team, we invite you to contact News Director Ryan Jones at the email address on your screen, or go to dailyiowan.com and click on the Job Ops link at the bottom of the screen.